So now let's talk about location of Emaar Grand Polo. So this is your Emirates Road. This is your Mohammed bin Zayed Road. This is your Sheikh Zayed Road, right? And this is your Expo Road. And this is your ELSA Street. Am I right? So when you zoom out, this is your Emaar Grand Polo. The land parcel of Emaar Grand Polo is 60 million square feet. To give you perspective how bigger is the land parcel of this community Emaar Grand Polo, you can look at the valley. What was the land parcel of the valley? Let me just show you quickly. So this is your valley, right? Valley phase 1. So the land parcel of valley was 22 million square feet. But for Emaar Grand Polo, that's 60 million square feet, almost 3 times bigger. So the size of the community you can imagine. And the best part is that 30% of the area is reserved for green spaces. So let's talk about the location, why this location would be better than any other location. So the Emaar Grand Polo is bang on your Emirates Road and Mohammed bin Zayed Road, right? So this is where your Al Maktoum International Airport is being built, which is world's largest international airport in terms of passengers capacity. If you look at the current airport, which is your DXB airport, it has the capacity to hold 100 million passengers, but it is due to high demand of passengers, like every year 90 million to 100 million passengers are coming to DXB airport. So the current airport is already on its full capacity. So what government has planned, they want to move the entire operation of this airport to the new airport, right? There are going to be 5 terminals. One is, and it's one terminal is already built and it's operational. Second is almost built, and there is third, fourth, fifth terminal is going to be there. So one terminal is your cargo passenger, cargo planes and are going. So it is operational, your cargo planes for logistics. Now, if I ask you one quick question, like why would you say this area got developed? Like the old Dubai, why it got so developed? Because of the two reasons. One, you had an airport over there, and one, you had a port, right? You had a Rashid port. You had a Rashid port. Due to these two main locations, your airport, your port, the area seen tremendous growth. Now same thing is going to happen into Dubai South. You have your Al Maktoum International Airport, which is world's largest international airport by passengers capacity. And second, you have here your Jebel Ali port, which is the largest port in the region. So just imagine you are buying a property near to world's largest airport. What will be your appreciation? Just imagine you are buying your property near to world's region's biggest port. What will be your appreciation? Right? So this is your Emaar Grand Polo. Once the airport is going to be built, right? This area will be the most luxurious community nearest to the airport, right? Government itself have invested 73 billion dirhams to build the airport. As per D33 economy agenda, this area would going to contribute 30% of total GDP. So just imagine what will be your ROI, right? Government itself is focusing on this area to develop. This area will alone create 5 lakh jobs. What does that mean for you? It means when a project is the project that you're investing, you have people who need it, right? This area will going to create 5 lakh job, and if you just multiply 5 lakh people with 3 members of their family, that's 1.5 million. So this area will see 1.5 million population growth. Currently, if you compare, the average Dubai's population growth is 4 to 5%. But for this area, it is the highest population growth this area is seeing. It's 10%. Right? So, to share you more perspective, why this location? We talked about airport, we talked about port, which is the largest port in the region. What about the Etihad Rail, which is going to connect your 7 Emirates from Abu Dhabi to your Fujairah, right? You have Etihad Rail, and that Etihad Rail has a stop into Dubai South. So just one, that Etihad Rail has stopped into Dubai South, and one is in Jeddah. So again, you have connectivity via airport, you have connectivity via port, you have connectivity via Etihad Rail. And the best part, you have connectivity via road also, which is Emirates Road, Mohammed bin Zayed Road, and you have access through Al Street and Expo Road, which gives you access to the Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the lifeline of UAE. So tell me a single place that you know in entire UAE which gives you connectivity via road, which gives you connectivity via rail also, which gives you connectivity via airport, and which gives you connectivity to the port also. No place is there. And on top of that, government has announced they will make a metro over here. So these too much things are coming, right? That's why your number one priority should be invest into this area. Let's forget about Emaar Grand Polo. In general, you should invest into this area if you want appreciation on your investment, right? So just to give you perspective, this area has the highest appreciation, 20% year on year. 20% year on year. Now let's come to why you should go into this community only. So I'll give you perspective why this community. So tell me how many communities you know that in Dubai is on based of Polo. Tell me how many communities you know that is based on Polo. There is no community that you know, right? Because there is no community that is based on Polo. You have Emaar Polo's community, and you have Al Abtur, where you have only 78 independent villas, where the minimum price of villa costs you 25 million dirhams. So you have no supply of a Polo based community. If you talk about Gold Coast community, you have Arabian ranches, right? You have Emirates living, you have Dubai Hill State, right? You have the Valley, you have any community tech. Most of them are Polo community or either lagoon based community. Tell me, is there any supply of Polo community? No, there is no supply, and there is huge demand that on the day of launch, the entire cluster get sold out. Like in the first phase, they launched 5 cluster. Here is your Grand Polo, and it got sold out. On the second phase, they launched 3 cluster, got sold out within a day. And on third phase, that was not third phase, but like soft launch, 2 cluster got sold out within a day. So there is huge demand. When you invest in a community of MR in early phase, you see nearly 2x of appreciation. To give you perspective, the valley, here it is your valley, it was launched in 2019. The first cluster Eden was launched at 580 dirhams per square feet. But if you just go into this and in the secondary market, you will not get below than 1480 dirhams per square feet, nearly 1500. So in just 5 years, 6 years, it has given 3x appreciation on your investment, right? The people who thought their valley is too far, right? But it's by Emaar. So when valley which is too far can make this much amount of money, you are buying nearest to the airport. Just imagine what will be the appreciation. Dubai Hill State, when it was launched, people were saying, yeah, it's too far. Who will go to live there? When Marina was launched, people were saying, yeah, it's too far. Who's going to live there? But now Marina is the place where people compare how far this place is from Marina. Dubai Hill State is your place where people compare how far this place is from Dubai Hill State. Arabian ranches, when it was, hey, this is in outskirts. Who's going to live in there, right? So people are saying anything. Don't believe on them. When Dubai Hill State was launched, the per square feet was just 1000 square feet, 1000 dirhams per square feet. In 2015, Maple was the first cluster. Here, Maple was your first cluster. And now, if you go into the secondary market, you will not get below than 2300, 2400. I'll give you a better example. Emaar, in 2020 only, just 2 to 3 years back, they launched Rashid Janssen Marina, right? The first project, Segate, was launched at 1480 dirhams per square feet. Too high, right? But right now, if you look at the price, that's minimum 2400. So within 3 years, 1000 dirhams of appreciation, almost double. So just think about your Emaar Grand Polo. What is the per square foot right now? Nearly 1900 to 2000 dirhams. But what will be your appreciation after 5 years? Easily 2x if you enter early. That's why you're seeing when Emaar Grand Polo is getting launched, it's getting sold out within a day on the launch date. I have personally 2 clients who have submitted the EOIs, but they did not get the units. There is too much competition in the investor. They want to buy this product anyway, right? So I hope I have given you data enough about the project. If you want to get more details about the project, should you go with the townhouses, should you go with 3-bed, 4-bed, 5-bed, 6-bed, you can just contact me on this number I have mentioned in the description and the comment. You can contact me. I'll help you how to make the best investment of your life.